Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is a clean and organize with me. You guys have been asking me for more cleaning videos, so here is a really good one. I am redoing, rearranging, reorganizing and decluttering this room. As you could tell, it's a total mess, and my main goal was to make it a more functional space to store Penelope's Barbie house because I hate the way it looks in her room, and also to make more room for Tone's clothes. We are getting really tight in this house, so I am just doing my best to make every space functional or as functional as possible. So let's go ahead and get started. The first thing I'm doing is just kind of decluttering the room, getting rid of everything that is just laying here that does not belong here. Doing all of this was definitely a project. This room had become like a catch-all since my family was last here. I just kind of put everything here, clothes that I need to sell on Poshmark, things that I buy, things that I need to take pictures of, things that I need to work on, giveaway stuff. It has just become such a cluttered space. I do use some of those bins. I used to use them for Penelope's toys, the bins that you see in those shelves, but now I use some of them for Tone's clothes just because we do not have enough closet space for both of us. So here I am just starting by kind of clearing all of that out. Then I move to my desk, which I am also trying to declutter. I am actually just moving things around here so I could start putting things on there so I could clean the shelves. So once I got pretty much all the floor cleared up, I am just gonna go ahead and bring this basket of clothes up. These are all clothes that need to be posted on my Poshmark, but I have not had the time to take pictures and do so. So I am just bringing them up to the attic with the other box of stuff, and hopefully whenever I get a chance to actually sit down and take pictures, I will do that. So now that pretty much the floor is picked up and everything that doesn't need to be here is out of here for now, I'm gonna go ahead and start wiping down my shelves. I'm using this air spray, which oh, actually you didn't see in my last video because that's the video that never got uploaded. I don't know what these are called, but they just blow cold air, and Tone had one in his office to clean like the keyboards on the computers, and I asked him to give me one. So that's what I'm using. It's super great to get dust out of anywhere where you couldn't reach. So I use it for like smaller spaces or my fake plants. That's actually why I got it for, to just blow my fake plants and get the dust out of them without having to like wipe them down. So as much as I love those shelves, they take forever to clean, and also they are not serving me any purpose because they just hold the core. So I've decided to take them down. That is one of the biggest projects that we're doing in this room. We're getting rid of the floating shelves, and we are actually going to move furniture around just to make it more functional. I love the shelves, I love the look of them, but right now I do not need them in this room, so they are going down. So I took everything down from them, wiped everything down, and now we are moving on to the other shelves on the other side of the room. Okay, so again with these shelves, I absolutely love them. They are from IKEA and they're so functional and great for extra storage. However, like you see, I have a lot of shelves that are just holding the core. So I am actually going to be moving this part around. So if you see here, these are two sets of shelves, one that has 8 cubicles and then the other one that has 4. So I'm actually going to be moving the one of 8 in a vertical position to the other side of the room where the floating shelves are, and that way I could use them more for storage than for the core. I can't lie, I'm pretty excited about not having to take off all the decoration on each shelf to wipe them down every time I clean this room. Okay, shelves are down. I forgot to film, but my dad took them down. Now we're gonna go ahead and patch up those holes and paint, and then we're gonna put the other shelf here. Baby, So once I finish wiping down all the shelves, I'm gonna go ahead and put all the decorations in a box, and then I will figure out what is actually staying here and what I am either getting rid of or bringing down to the basement for storage. So now that my dad has taken down the floating shelves and has brought them downstairs to put away, I went ahead and grabbed the vacuum, and I am just vacuuming that spot really good so Tone could help me put the other shelf back in this spot.
I think we're part of something bigger, and now my mind is filled with you. Oh, you know, oh, you know, oh, you know, oh, you know, oh, you know.
I just love Tone's outfit selection. It's very classy. But there you go. This is where I decided to put this shelf, and again, it doesn't look as pretty as the floating shelves did, but it's more functional. I'm actually using all of these 4 bins for Tone, so he'll have more storage, either for all 4 or just one more, depending on how I move things around, but it would just give him more storage, and they kind of work like drawers. So once I vacuumed that really good, me and Tone went ahead and put the Barbie house here. This was one of the main goals of me rearranging this room, was to get that house out of Penelope's room and put into here. The house is great, but because of this light, you cannot put it against a window, I mean a wall, and it just takes too much room, and it looked awful in her room. So last night we ended up putting this here. I haven't fixed anything, but my dad spackled the wall and fixed all the holes, and he just found the paint. So we waited until today because that needed to dry really good, like the spackling. So now he's gonna go ahead and paint. Okay, painting is all done. So once my dad got the wall nice and painted and all fixed, I went ahead and started organizing this shelf. It took me a little bit to get there, but I decided to start by rearranging Tone's drawer space here. So I had a basket filled with stuff that I do for giveaways and storage. I put it in this other storage box, and I actually brought it upstairs to the attic because I had some storage room there, and that way I could empty out another basket for his clothes. So this is what you see me doing here, kind of just rearranging that, and then I am gonna go ahead and rearrange his clothes. I was so excited to be doing this, to give like one bin for just socks and underwear, another one for long sleeve t-shirts, another one for short sleeve t-shirts. And did he really care? He was like, oh, cool. Why are men like this? Like, we put so much effort into things and they're just like, oh, okay. Okay, maybe not all men, but Tone definitely does not care for the organizing at all. So he was not amazed, but I was excited to do it. Okay guys, so this room has been a work in progress. It kind of got put on pause because it was my parents were leaving, so we kind of were just helping them move, pack and stuff. They're coming back. For all those of you that asked on one of my vlogs, they're coming back. They're just going for a little bit. But again, back to this video. I'm gonna go ahead and finish cleaning my desk, doing a little bit of decorating. I finally got to the store and got these bins. So these are cubbies. These are from Target. They're $9.99, and these are the foldable cubbies, like the ones I have for Tone's clothes. I'm going to be putting 2 of them on that cubby for Penelope, and we are going to be putting all the little parts of the Barbie house that don't go in the Barbie house, just so they're not showing and they're not all over the place, and that way she'll have them right next to her Barbie house so she knows where to reach for to get them. So we're just gonna get everything done here. Okay, so now that I finally got the bins, some days have passed because we got snowed in and all of that good stuff. So I am just wiping down the shelves, and I spent pretty much all day cleaning and entertaining Penelope. Even though it helped so much that the Barbie house was here, because she spent a lot of her time playing with her Barbies, which was great. So I am rearranging the shelves. I figure if I needed more storage space, I would just get rid of these decorations, but I still wanted it to look cute. So I'm just playing around to see where I could keep some of them and which ones I want to keep.
Don't wanna wait
Once I decided which ones I wanted to keep on those shelves and in this room, I just went ahead and put the rest in a box and took it down to the basement. Okay, so once I got the shelves on the other side situated, I am moving to this side to organize all of Penelope's Barbies. The main thing I wanted to do here is use this cubby and these cubes to keep her Barbie stuff. There's so many little pieces. If you have girls, you know what I mean. There's so many different pieces that do not fit in the house, and she usually just has them laying around or downstairs, but I wanted to keep them close to the house so she could just grab them, but not at eyesight. So these are perfect. I just started putting everything in there, and she actually loves the idea and has been doing really good with taking things out and putting them away right away. This little plastic thing that has just a bunch of little accessories and extra things for the Barbie didn't fit right here, but I just kept it on the top, and it's super easy access for her and very functional. And once we got that organized, she helped me. She was super excited. I actually decided to keep this bowl up here, and I put some of the clothes she had there, and that has also been working really good. It doesn't look pretty, but it's good because she changes their clothes all the time, so it's easy for her to grab something from there and put the other clothes back in there. So I'm just trying to make it as easy as possible for her to keep things organized. So once I finish rearranging the toys, I am gonna go ahead and organize my jewelry a little bit. I have some new jewelry that I needed to put away. This is where I like to keep the jewelry that I reach for the most or on an everyday basis. I got this velvet little jewelry box from Marshall's just to keep things from turning, because I feel like sometimes when you leave them out in the air, they turn colors. So I love it. It's super functional and great. And once I did a little bit of that, I moved on to my desk, and we're gonna go ahead and wipe everything down, get rid of a bunch of stuff, and rearrange everything. This was also super overdue. I had so many bottles here that were old or things that were just almost empty, but I wouldn't get rid of them because I thought I was gonna get the product out of them. So I just got rid of all of them. Also wiped everything down because everything, if I'm being honest, was super duper dusty. So once I finish wiping everything down, I am using my little cold air sprayer. I still don't know what the name of it is, to get in the shelf, and then I went ahead and wiped it down before I rearranged everything in it. So once I cleaned this up, I went ahead and started loading it up with the things that I decided to keep. This was overflowing and there was things all around it. So I'm glad I got rid of a lot of stuff. Everything fits in here nicely. I left mostly skin stuff, lip pencils, eyeliners, and stuff that I grab every day. And then I am gonna go ahead and finish cleaning everything on this desk and wiping it down. Once I have everything wiped down, I am gonna go ahead and put everything back. Also wiping down the front of the drawers. They get pretty dirty with makeup and with Penelope's little fingerprints as well. So I'm just wiping that off and moving on. Also emptying out the garbage, which is overflowing. Even though I don't really throw much there, I feel like I don't change it as often, but it was way overdue.
Can't get enough of this feeling you're giving me. Don't wanna wake up.
So as you could tell, I was happy to finish, and now that all the shelves are organized, my desk is organized, and everything is wiped down and clean, it is time to just organize the rest of the things that are randomly laying around the room and vacuum. This little table is great, but we have had it for a while now, and I was trying to get rid of it just because it sits in the middle of the room. I feel like it doesn't look good in the room, but Penelope loves it and it does serve a purpose. She sits there a lot of times to have a snack or color while I'm getting ready. She loves it, so I could not take it away from her. So I went ahead and wiped it down and moved it so I could vacuum the floor, just putting everything that is laying on the floor up so I could go ahead and vacuum really good in here.
Sometimes I forget to breathe. I'm looking in your eyes. Wish you could see the things I see. I don't wanna wake up if I'm dreaming, because you know I can't get enough.
There is nothing more satisfying than seeing those vacuum lines on your rug. I just love watching this on video. It's just so satisfying. So I am just vacuuming very good again, because this room had just been neglected. So I had vacuum in here, but kind of like a round of everything that was laying on the floor. So I'm just doing a super good vacuuming and then just finishing putting everything where it is going to stay, and then we will be all done.
Around your finger, tell me what you wanna do. I think we're part of something bigger, and now my mind is filled with you. Oh, you know, oh, you know, oh, you know, oh, you know.
She is so cute shaking her booty, but as you could tell, she's having a snack on her table, so it's a good thing we kept it. And we did this about 2 weeks ago, and I have to say I absolutely love the room looks. It has grown on me and it's so functional, which is exactly what I wanted. Penelope has been doing really good with just having the bins with her Barbie stuff. She puts stuff back and gets them from there. She doesn't need my help. It's really nice. It has worked amazing, and Tone has more room for his clothes, and I've been doing my best to keep my desk area where I do my makeup mess free and organized. So it has been working really well. I cannot wait for you to go see the before and after at the end of the video. Okay, so this is it. This is how it turned out. I actually love the way that it looks. That is an eyesore, but Penelope would not let me get rid of it, so we'll keep it there. She likes to color, sometimes have snacks there while I do my makeup or I'm doing anything on here, so it works out. But yeah, much better. The house looks much better in here than it did in her bedroom, and this looks nice and organized, and we got a lot more storage. I figure after her birthday, if she gets more Barbie stuff, we could go ahead and get 2 more of those bins and then just turn those into a whole cubby for Barbies. In this bowl, I just put extra Barbie clothes. I figure I would take it out of there and leave it there since she's always changing them. It was just easier for her to reach there. Here's the jewelry that I reach for the most. And then I actually got rid of tons of old things that were in here. And here I just keep the things that I use all the time, and kind of like lip pencils. I have 2 mirrors. Tone likes to use one of them always for shaving. I have to wash most of my brushes and refill those with Q-tips, but I need to go get some. And then here are more bracelets. Here it doesn't look very pretty, I know, because they don't fit right, but I just left like lipsticks and lip glosses. Here I have some more lipsticks, and they're more like lip stains, and then I just decorated those. And then all of these 3 bins are for Tone. He has like clothes in there. And then here I have all, well, I have my camera, but I also have all headbands and scrunchies and hair clips and stuff like that. And then here we just have my rack of shoes and stuff that I shoot with, and new stuff. And that's about it, you guys. I love the way it turned out. Okay guys, so that is it. Here is the before. Super messy. The difference is huge. I love seeing the before and after. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you found it helpful. I know so many of you asked me how I store Penelope's toys, so I am happy to be showing you this video. Hopefully it gave you some ideas, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't yet. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.